I gotta close.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Sunday. I am here with Budget with Mama Bear and Andra, the Traveling Savings Chief. And let me introduce you to Johnny D.
Hello, girls.
And guys.
Guys.
Yeah, we do have guys in our audience.
Yep, Jason's here.
Okay, so who do we have? We have Lisa, and then Sylvia is Kentucky girl. Hi, Val. Hi, Jess. Lake and Bacon. Wendy's our West Coast girl. Shell. Seashell Saves is the my friend who gave us the Mickey Mouse lamp in the dining room.
Oh.
See? And then we have
nice gift.
It's I love it.
Very nice.
I love it. It's on every day. It's like a staple in my dining room. Then we have Marissa and Robin, Tina. Shar is in that's not Shar, Sparkling Shar. That's Shar from Canada.
Oh, okay.
And we got Judy and Michelle is partners, right? Are you? I don't know if you guys are married. Michelle and Shar are together, okay. And then we have Jen. There, and it's so funny. They come to the table, Michelle and Shar. Not that I'm throwing you guys under the bus, but when they talk, it's almost like you and I talk.
Oh.
Michelle, I think Michelle is I, and I think Shar is John, because opposites attract. And then we got Deb, and there's Jason. Can you see his last name?
Signorelli.
Right.
I have a friend. I work with a guy named Signorelli.
We actually, I think we talked about that once or twice. Yeah. And I actually, when Jason first showed up on my channel, I actually emailed him and asked him.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I got everybody here so far. Let's get into this.
I have to do a shout out to a potato on here. Hi, Bobby from Idaho. Woo! I never see people from Idaho.
Oh, that's funny. I'll come back and say hi to everybody. I just, I literally bust on this guy all the time, right? And you guys hear me, but do you mind it?
No.
Like it's deserving sometimes.
Yes, it is sometimes.
So I just want to let you know, even though he could be a royal pain in my butt, I could not. He is my number one, right?
Right.
And it's been a week. They knew that you were sick last week.
Yes.
You finished your antibiotics this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to you just a little while ago, it's amazing what 1 week has done.
Yes.
Totally different. Totally different.
I'm still here.
But I want to, I know he doesn't know this right now, but in a second, the light bulb will go off. John, what am I wearing? Look at me. What am I wearing?
Patchouli.
No, what am I? What am I wearing?
A blue sweatshirt that I gave you.
Can we tell them?
Sweater.
I have to tell you guys this story. So even though I bust on him forever, when John and I first met in the police department, no, face the camera so I have this forever.
I take my glasses. I look younger.
You stalked me.
Yes, I did.
Why did you stalk me?
You had a ponytail. I like ponytails.
When I tell a story, I tell it 100% truthful. And I discussed that in my last video. So anyways, John literally found out my every move so that he was there. He found out when it was my birthday. He knew I got transferred before I literally stalked me. Cornered me in an elevator. I was with my guys. He was with his guys. And he said to me, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I have a house at the Jersey Shore. You wanna come down for the weekend?" I go, "No, I'm sorry. I gotta watch my niece and nephew." He gets out of the elevator. The doors close. I look at my guys. I go, "Who the heck is that?" I don't even know him. So then we're going to fast forward. We start dating. Back in the 80s and 90s, there were no heavy-duty work clothes for women. And I know you guys probably heard this story before. And I had to work. The New York City newspaper was called the Daily News, and they were on strike. So we had to work 18 to 20-hour shifts in the middle of winter, freezing our butts off and making sure that all was calm. he happened to come by and meet me on post. And I literally was probably just shaking. So he turns around and he goes, oh my God. So he literally took off the sweater from his back and he gave it to me. So I have since then called this my love sweater.
Aww.
And it still fits me, but it won't fit.
That is so sweet. I love that.
So he can drive me crazy for the rest of my life. I can vent about him, but I'll keep him. Right? I'm one.
Yes, I hope so.
I'm one and done.
Yes, me too. Too hard to train another.
Well, it looks like you're feeling better, Johnny D. You look
Thank
really
you.
good.
Thank you. It was a hell of a week.
Yeah, it sounded like it. I'm glad you're doing better, for sure.
Thank you.
Stephanie, literally, right? You all heard him coughing and blowing his nose.
I have a big nose. There's a lot in there.
Oh yeah, I have one of those at home too.
It's free.
You'll
Might as well use
you'll
it.
get to meet her other half in November.
All right.
All right, go call mom and dad.
All right.
Look
You
at me.
guys have a nice night. Nice meeting you all.
Bye. Good to see you.
Love you.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Thank you. Okay. Andrea ran away. She's like, I have
know,
enough
what
of John.
happened to her?
Oh, wait, she's on standby. Andrea, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. My internet like kicked me out. It was like, sorry, something went wrong with your internet. I was like, oh great. So then I had to like try to log back in.
Well, it's so funny. I wore the sweater for a reason tonight.
No, that was sweet. It was such a sweet story.
I
don't know about the stalking part. And then I was reading the comments like, oh, some other women got stalked too, apparently. I need somebody to stalk me.
Literally,
He's
not
not in
stalking
today's
me.
world.
Not
Andrew,
in
not
the
in
only thing I
today's
did-
world. You don't need any stalkers.
the only thing I asked him was, he's got like 6 years on me. And the only thing that I did not say, just as confirmation, he always said to me, he goes, when I met you, I knew you were the one. And I always say to him, thank God you knew, because I didn't know.
Oh my gosh. I'll have to tell you our story later, Donna, because that's funny, because we had something similar to that.
And you know what? It's funny. You guys listen to me vent. I tell the truth. He could drive me crazy. The struggle is real with him, but I'm here. Like, I literally am his notebook, and I will forever be his notebook.
That's
Take
awesome.
that from the movie, and that's the God's
Yeah.
honest truth.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into it. Hi, ladies.
We're at 107.
Woo! What a day. Mama Bear, you want to say hi for a little bit and talk to everybody? Or I know you hate when I do
'Cause,
that.
You know, I feel so comfortable doing it. You and Andrew are the pros. I come on here and I stumble. Hi, everyone. I am happy to finally be able to be on one of these lives. It's been hard to get time, but I made sure and like got everything done today so I can be here because I've missed everybody and I had some questions and stuff I wanted to talk about, and I love the topic that you guys are going to be talking about tonight. So yeah, this is going to be a fun night.
And it's so much easier. Like I said yesterday, I popped in for a live in regards to the buckets, and my son says to me, why are you going live again? Because sometimes when I'm live and you guys are in the chat, it makes the conversation and what I'm working on almost seem, not that it's not real, but more real.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. And even when I watch the replays, I watch the chat, and it's so neat to hear to read the interaction, and you just get so much from it. So thank you everybody for making comments, giving your opinions on things. It really helps even for us that watch it later.
Mm. Yeah, that's a
Like
great
me. And Andrea, yours went 3 hours the other night. I'm like almost to the end of yours.
We literally had dinner with the girls. Well, not with the girls, but with the
Late
village.
night snack.
Then we had dinner, conversation, and then we had to have a snack because such time had elapsed. We got hungry again.
I was starving.
Well, then we
fun.
had snack time. Well, Steph may not have gotten there yet, but towards the end, you'll see we had to have snack time.
Nice.
Like literally.
Everybody's saying pickles. Did you guys have pickles?
We did.
Awesome.
Yep.
Oh, the comments just jumped. I didn't even see they were moving. My bad.
Okay. Yeah, we had pickles. We had fun stuff. Let's I think I saw Janet, the crafty saver, in here, didn't I? Janet, are you still here? I'm pretty sure I saw her real quickly. She did an amazing job
Yes.
on the hop
she's there.
today.
Yes, she did. Yay!
Yes.
Did everyone go check out that video?
Janet, there's a reason why Donna goes, do you want to go first? I'm like, heck no. I want all y'all to work out the kinks, and then when I get to do mine.
We've already messed up, huh?
The crafty saver is here.
You did awesome. You did awesome,
Janet, you did amazing. Thank you for bringing it your way. And this is what, I know I have Judy here. I saw Laura Bell. Ladies, I did call Janet the day that I lost power, and I said to her, there's no right way. There's no wrong way. Please put your spin on it. Please follow your heart. Tell the story the way you want to tell it. You don't have to be repetitive. Like, you don't have to copy me. You don't have to copy Andra or Mama Bear. We want you to speak from within here.
Definitely. That's what's special about everybody going, and not just us all the time, is that you bring a different view, just a whole different point of view to it. And I think that's what makes it fun.
I agree.
Maybell, I don't know, but
I don't think you can.
You don't think you can?
No, I think it's a monthly thing that you have to do.
Yeah.
I say it all the time. I don't run it. It's ran by YouTube and Google. I have not, like, they're my boss. It's out of my control. Oh my gosh, the roles, we're not telling what the roles are because we really want people to go over to the Crafty Savers video. But the roles today were pretty, like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
And she put some pressure on me for holidays. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do my best.
Gotta do it. Amazing.
Got it.
So Mama Bear,
yeah.
What are some of your questions?
Oh goodness, I should have wrote them down, huh?
I have a cheat sheet.
Oh, critters. I don't know. I forgot.
Okay, then
It'll
we
come
can
to me in a minute. It's been a long day.
So I want to tell everybody, because we're 124 strong now. So when we talk about the hop, we now have the hop, the village hop, then we have the kids hop, and then we have the fur babies hop. Just as a reminder, the links, or, most of the things are over on my.com. The prop monies are on Budget with Mama Bear's Etsy shop. The calendar is always free. So if you go to my website and you just type in code word, like if you type in the word hop, everything will pop up. You could search like that, but there's a whole section. If you scroll down on a computer, you could see it's got categories, and the hop has its own. So the hop is strong, and this is what we're asking for. Whatever the person or the channel rolls, that number goes into the next two. Meaning, if the first roll is a 6, the village gets money in the envelope number 6. Fur babies and kids, so they all match. And don't forget that tracker is free, and it's over there also. I think that's what I wanted to say.
I was going to show you it, but I don't think I can zoom in, so you're not going to see it anyways, because I haven't written in the Crafty Saver yet.
Oh, you could show it. We see your screen looks great. Hold it up to your camera.
All right. So this was Donna's roll. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. And so the roll number 1 was a 4, roll number 2 was a 1, roll number 3 was a 2, etc. And so that's how we're logging it on the chart. And so I didn't put Crafty Savers in on purpose, just in case we had to show this, because you need to go watch her video. But that's how we're going to log it going forward.
And that I love it. I started doing hashtags, and Mama Bear calls me. She's like, "Can we do it the other way?" I'm like, "Sure, we can."
Uh-oh,
And it's
I lost
okay.
you. Darn it.
You lost us? Okay.
You still
It's
there?
okay to switch things midway.
You kind of went out a little bit. All I heard was Mom Bear called me.
So basically what I was telling them was that you wanted, like I did the hashtags, and then you asked if we can do numbers to the envelope. And I was like, yeah, let's do that way. And that's why if you watch the video that I made and the video the Crafty Saver made, I went from hashtags to numbers. And I like the idea of the numbers more. So it works.
Yeah, I don't know if it was you or Andrew that were explaining it in the originally, and that's how I heard it. And I was excited because when I'm watching it, I write it down that way, and I would always write it like on a scratch piece of paper. So I was like, oh, that's perfect because that'll go exactly how I'm used to doing it.
And I think that's fine. And this is what's going to come of it. Our first month is really a trial and error sort of a thing. And then by the second month, I think we're going to be like, okay, full steam ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
So by me segueing in with the hop, I want to tell everybody that we were asking the channels that we're going to be bringing a topic into the hop, right? The Crafty Saver touched on it today. By bringing in a topic, we are going to go live on Andrew's channel on Friday evenings to discuss that topic and then have fun for the rest of the evening. It's just another way to come together and have discussions about financing and budgeting. So Friday nights about 9:30, the Traveling and Savings Chief channel. And then don't forget on Saturdays, we hop over to Save with Judy, which I have not been able to catch up on. But don't forget, Save with Judy goes live. She's got a great group of people that come there. And then Sunday nights is here.
What time is Judy's?
8:00 Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all East Coast people. Ugh.
Yeah. It's always
But
during my
Andrew, you
dinner
want to
time.
talk about why we're going later on your channel?
And that's exactly why we decided to go later on Friday nights. That way we can include, the West Coast can be included in their evening as well. So that was the idea behind that. And then even if people are across the country, maybe it's in the morning for them. So maybe they can still join as well.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's.
The West Coasters appreciate it.
So in my job, I have to do the same thing. Like we have to plan different events like in the middle of the day because we have, Hawaii, Guam, like we have other people out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say hi to everybody. Just addressing what Kentucky Girl just asked. What I did was when I opened my high yield, I literally did a Google search to see who had the best rate. And then the only thing that I recommend, because I'm not a financial advisor, is to make sure that they are FDIC backed.
Mm-hmm.
That is a major have to be. So just check who's got the better deals.
Definitely.
Yeah, I gave her some recommendations to look into in the chat.
Thank you.
Some of the big companies like Ally and Amex, Citibank, they all have HYSAs.
Okay. So we, how about this? How about we jump into the brick wall, right? Do you want to jump into the brick wall and get that over and done with?
Do it.
Sure.
Let's do this. And then I have decided that I am not going to do a video today for saving money because I did the debt video. So
The green screen doesn't like your book.
tricky.
I don't know where my oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna change my view. This way you guys can see mine.
I don't know what marker. This is a dilemma.
So I jumped ahead on accident. So I think I'm all caught up, but I'm just showing what mine looks like right now.
Nice.
Okay, you're both bouncing around. I'm being orderly, more orderly. I started at the
I am
bottom.
too.
You know what I did? I knocked out the 10s first, and then now I'm going in order.
Yeah.
So this gets me to 18.
Are we at 200 now?
I'll double check in a sec, and then I have to find it too. I got my 20. We are at 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. $200.
All right, let me make sure. I think that's what I have. 20. Yep.
Okay. And then for me, I'm going to zoom out a little. I want to just segue in real quick with this. Today is a no spend for me. And I want to just, I don't know where my stickers are. My no spend. It's a no spend for me today. Yay, again, right?
Look,
But
I
I'm
did
not-
calendars. I decided to use yours and do my numbers on here.
Nice. I'm not doing a save video, so I want to add 19. I'm adding $20 into today, and Andra's gonna laugh at me. Ready, Andra? You're allowed.
I'm ready.
All right. I have $20 here. I'm coming back here, and I'm just gonna say that the Cowboys.
Oh, I saw that. They got beat.
No goodness. Don't even
Okay,
talk about it.
so-
My son is so sad about the Cowboys.
I owe this $19, so I am going to take a $1 bill back, and I am going to ring the bell together with you all, because the Cowboy Challenge has come to a closure because they are not going to the playoffs.
Because they are what?
Losers.
Oh my gosh. I made the mistake of asking my son, so are they going to the playoffs? And he looks at me like, he is a diehard fan. And he's like,
So
no.
we have 10, 20, 35, 37, 38, 39, 40. 405, 6, 7, 8. I have $408 saved because the Dallas Cowboys scored that much this year. And that is a great way to finish a challenge. This was in play since August, right? That's when preseason was. So this is what I would consider a long-term savings challenge. And now it comes to completion right now. Then I'm going to grab the Save to Sync. I am putting it in there, and this is going to give me a heads up or a little bit ahead in the month of January, right? And I am grabbing my ding, 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 and I'm going to give this $1, which is the dollar that I brought today. And I now have $1 in here, and I should be saying, well, it's $5. We have $5 in there. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I get to put a bell sticker on it. And what the best part about the Cowboys not winning and going to the playoffs and me not doing a video, I actually get to ring the bell and put a sticker on it. And hopefully I could keep going all month long.
Yeah, you're rocking your envelope already. I haven't been able to touch it yet.
And I know that you haven't watched my video yet, but anyone here get to see that debt confession video yet? Just give me a yes or a no.
I did. We started on the 6th of November, Lisa. I haven't caught up yet, but I have my money here to catch up for the 52 week.
Oh, the 52? I'll do mine this week.
Yeah.
Donna, Michelle said a reminder to you to ask you, you wanted her to remind you about a conversation you had with Johnny D earlier this week.
Oh, that could have talked about that while he was sitting here. Mama Bear and I actually had this conversation. I'm pretty sure I spoke to Andrew about it, but Johnny D's still under the impression that a roof is a want versus a need, and that a home doesn't need anything done to it. Women just want it to be fixed up.
I still laugh when I hear that.
So while I was making that video, it was probably brand new, fresh out of his mouth, still haunting me. And I was just like, rawr. So basically what I said to him was this, because we were driving in the car. And it was I don't even know what day it was.
Make him sleep under the leak, Jason
So I looked at him and I said, okay, you know what? No roof. I don't care if we get a roof. I don't care. If you don't think we need a roof, I won't get a roof. So that was my Johnny D story. He's like, it'll become a snowball effect and you're going to want to change this and you're going to want to change that. I'm like, are you kidding me? What am I asking for? I like a roof, a liner for the pool, the cement, because the cement's all cracked. So eventually things need your attention. And I said to him straight up, I crossed my heart. I was just like, so when I replace the liner for the pool, you don't want the broken cement fixed? No, why do we need that? Like, where is it? I want that old Italian man that washes his driveway. That's what I want.
Well, yeah.
You know what you should do on your pool liner? You should get a custom one with your character for Save to Sink and put that on the bottom of your pool.
Wait a second. So when the pool gets redone, Donna wants just the liner and the cement fix. You know what Johnny D wants? And he's crossed my heart. He's like, let's get rid of the diving board and put a waterfall. I'm like, what? I am telling you, the struggle is real.
That's funny.
Look, I'm wearing the love sweater.
So they're saying in the comments that, but what about the girls? They don't need a roof.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then I said, and I think when he heard me say, good, then we don't need a roof. He's like, well, TJ and I will get up on the roof this spring and we'll look at it. That's not the roof I'm talking about.
As long as the chickens are good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. So anyways, that was the Johnny D story. But I have plenty of those. But now you put a face with him and a personality with him, and you see the smirk on him. He's a character. He really is. And that's probably why I love Mickey Mouse so much, because he's a character. Andrew, they're saying that you're not being very nice. But you know what? When it comes to sports, that's good bantering. You know what? You got to have a thick skin.
Well, so true story. I was saying to my bestie. I was at my bestie's house earlier today, and I saw that the Cowboys had lost, and I said, no, I'm not, because usually I'll go on social media and start messing with my friends that are Cowboys fans, but I can't do that until the Lions win tonight, because we start at 8:20. So I'm gonna be like looking at the score here when that starts. But I was like, all right. But when you did the challenge, of course, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a reaction.
And I'm okay with that. Bring it. Come on. If you can't take it, then you get out of the kitchen. Can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Yeah,
thick skins. You could sit here and you could curse and my team and this, they suck. You know what? It happens.
Yeah.
And honestly,
did they beat the Chiefs? I was watching that game too, Kaylee.
The Chiefs, well, let's explain why the Chiefs were not doing well. They pulled their main players. They're holding their good players for the playoffs. And if I was a coach, I'd be doing the same thing. You'd be getting my second line. You wouldn't be getting
Oh,
my
yeah.
first.
Yeah, when you're in that position, you know, you got
Oh,
your
yeah.
seat. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, they lost. I think there was a shutout,
Oh, wow.
which is
Okay,
and if
you
you
guys
think
lost me because unless you're talking hockey, it's like Chinese to me. I don't understand. I'm like, what?
it's football playoff season coming up, and this is it. And my team didn't make it to the playoffs, and
So now you just got to watch ice hockey.
well, Rangers won today. They didn't do so well the last game, but 'tis the season for hockey because this is the last quarter for them, really.
Yeah, Boston's not doing so good.
Yeah. So Kaylee came in. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Jen. I don't want to lose. Hi, Doris. Tina. I said hi, right? Jess. Christine. Super Psycho. Hi. Okay. What else do we want to discuss, ladies? Mama Bear, did you get your list?
No, I have no idea what it was. I get nervous and I forget. Or it's
Don't
my
worry,
old
you get
or
nervous.
it's probably my old brain. I'll walk
Yeah.
out. I need to go. You know, do you ever do that? You have to walk out, go back in, and then you remember.
No, you know what you got to do?
All day
You
I
have
was
to,
like, I need to ask everybody what they think about this. Darn
you
it.
have to get up and you got to turn around twice.
Okay, I don't know if Steph got that one yet. Did you hear the story about that, Steph?
No, what is that? Tell me.
Donna's confusion. I want her to start it off.
No. I can joke about myself. You tell the story. We're both gonna say okay at the same time. She's pretending like she went radio silence. She's doing that on purpose, just so you all know. So we were talking about speeding up videos. I did not. She did that on purpose. She's doing that on purpose. Right. We're sitting. No. I'm talking. So we're sitting at my dining room table, and we were talking about some videos need you just need them to speed up a little. So she's like, well, I put them on 2 times fast. And I'm like, she said it in a way where she's like, just get up, turn around twice. And I'm like, thinking that it's my attention deficit that will regroup, right? If I get up, spin twice, I'll be able to focus on the video that I'm watching. We come in on her live that night. And then she says, oh, yeah, we put it on. And I'm like, what? I thought I was supposed to get up, turn around twice, and do the hokey pokey.
Steph, so we're sitting there at her desk on the live, right before the live, and I show her how, what I was talking about, because I realized she didn't understand what I was saying. So I did the settings, and I turned her on 2 times so she could hear herself. I said, look how good you sound 2 times. 4, 6, 8, 10. And she starts cracking up. And I was like, you didn't know what I was we were dying laughing.
It was a pee in your pants sort of a moment.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay, yes, Jessica. All right, you know what? Let's go, girls, on this one. Jess is 100% right. Yes. Oh, see, we could sit here and goof all the time, but we do have, and that was not on my list. Okay. Elfster. Let's see if I can grab the link. Can you guys talk for a second?
Yeah, could you guys, if you are joining us with that, don't forget you need to go on and make your wish list and try and put a ton of stuff on there, because having 1 or 2 things, maybe the person wants to, have a little variety. Put as much as you want on that wish list.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't know how much we talked about it, but I know we tried it with someone from Canada because there was concerns that people from other countries couldn't play or participate rather. And as long as you can go on, if it's an Amazon gift that you want to put on your Elfster, as long as you can log in internationally and put your Amazon Canada, for example, you can do it. So
that's what I did. I had Fiona and I went on the Amazon Canada and it was so easy.
Yeah. So
and
I don't know.
She got it super fast. She got it super fast.
That's awesome. So, but I'm not saying it works for every country. We can't answer that for you guys. So you'll have to look into that. But please don't feel like you can't participate if you're international. Well, I'll say what, Kentucky girl, the Bengals have like the best uniforms in the league. I love the Bengals uniforms. So.
Oh my God, that's such a girly thing to say.
Their uniforms are fire.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, the Steelers. Yep, they suck. They forgot how to play. Oh, Lisa, we have that one written down. Yep. The cruise. We wrote that on our notes.
Lisa, would you like to join? I could send you a link.
Come on, Lisa, join the party. Getting my notebook out in case I need to take some notes. Because clearly I forget everything if I don't write it down.
Now just remember the Elfster is members only, all members.
I can send it to her, Donna, unless you're able.
You could send Lisa the link. Send Lisa the link because I'm working on Elfster.
I figured. All right, I'll send it.
Good job, Mandy. Mandy, see, Mandy's like me. You get your notebook out. When you guys start talking, I need my notebook nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew's got one.
Like Donna did for her. She told us to get our notebooks on her debt confession.
Did anybody do that? I'm just curious.
I was driving, so I didn't. But
how do you do that driving, listening and watching?
I listen. I just listen.
She doesn't watch.
You better not crash.
Well, thank you. I sure won't.
Okay, everyone that is a member, it's for members only so that we keep it safe. Members only, I did put the link in the community post for members only. There's a link. It brings you straight to Elfster where the gift exchange happens. You click on it, you join us. Once you join it, that means you're a part of it. I'm sure you can back out if you had to. There's probably a way to uninvite yourself or there must be. I don't know how to do that. But then start creating your wish list. And then on what date are we doing this? I think Kaylee mentioned it. The 11th?
Soon.
Oh, let me go look. Okay.
I think it was on my birthday. It was because it was a month before.
We are going to draw the names on January 14th.
Yeah, good day.
No, Lisa. You can do it from your phone, Lisa.
On January 14th, you have to be accepted. Like you have to join us. You have to have your wish list. Then it's an automatic. Like I don't pick it. Andrew doesn't pick it. It literally just teams us with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're responsible to send that gift. You can send it before February 14th. Like if you wanted to do it January, if you have a channel, I will create a thumbnail and you can share that. So just email me if you have a channel and you want to share what you received as an Elfster. And this way people might want to do it because we were talking about doing Christmas in July. If you guys are still interested in that, I would love to see it in the comments.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
But I want to just say,
Wendy said, newer cars connect your phone to the car so you can listen to YouTube. Yeah, I have like basic stick shift, crank windows.
Well, you do know that you can buy Alexa for your car.
I would crash, but my husband has the fancy truck, so we do connect in his truck.
yes, Judy, $25.
Yes, it's so basically you're invited to the secret gift exchange. It's Valentine's with Donna, powered by creativity. We have a bunch of people that are a part of it. The gift is a $25 denomination, right? It's for Valentine's Day, which is February 14th. We draw names on January 14th, and then you have an entire month to get that gift to that person before February 14th. I hope that made sense. Hi,
I'm
Lee.
putting
I'm
this in the
excited
chat.
because there's so many people on there. Like it's gonna be fun to figure out like who we end up with.
Lisa, let me know when you want to be added to the group. Type it in.
No,
No way
Michelle,
you
It's
technically
easy.
challenged,
it's
Michelle.
easy. I promise. It's so
It's
easy.
hard.
But look, once we draw names, you guys have to follow through because it's going to be important that that other person gets a gift because they're sending their gift out as well.
I agree. That's very important. Okay, Lisa's ready.
Shari's
Lisa
gonna
is
help
part
her.
of- There she
Hi
is.
guys.
Hi, Lisa.
Everybody.
Okay, Lee, we are now we're segueing into our cruise. So in November, we are doing a Disney cruise and everybody is invited. It's whether or not you can make it. Always linked in my description box is the link to the travel agent that we are using. Now, if you happen to go on that cruise and you're not brought in with the travel agent, you won't be part of our seminars or our gatherings or our get-togethers. So it's very important to come together as a group. Now, Lisa has been doing some homework for us, and she now has a hotel for us to stay at.
Yeah, so I looked around trying to find like the cheapest rates. Let me pull up my report because I do have my notebook ready. So we're gonna stay at the Country Inn and Suites in Cocoa Beach. I guess technically it's Cape Canaveral. So I will put, just like we did before, had a PDF that Donna put on her description. I'll put together a PDF on the the hotel's name, the telephone number. There is going to be a block of rooms that are available till August 9th. So you'll have until August 9th to book your room. November 9th. We'll check in, check out November 10th to go to the cruise. They will take us to the cruise. So if you park, if you have a rental car, or if you take the shuttle, like Andrew's going to take the shuttle from the airport to the hotel. So it's $144 a night plus tax, and that includes breakfast and the cruise shuttle.
Nice. That's really good.
Yeah. They gave us a little bit more of a discount. The first time I asked them, it was a little higher, so I worked with them to try and get it down a little.
When can we start booking it?
Sorry, my grandkids just woke up. What did you say, Steph?
When can we start booking it?
Oh, now.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's the booking name is Donna's Village. The block of rooms is under Donna's Village.
Andrew, you're staying in my room, right? Okay. All right. I think Rena will probably be with me too. So we'll be camping out with Johnny D. We're gonna bust his chops.
Donna, if Rena needs to stay in my room, she can stay in my room. That's
Can't we get adjoining rooms and have all the doors open, and then we could just
that would be so much fun.
That would be so much fun.
Party.
Slumber party.
Lisa,
Yes.
can we talk about that? Can we do that?
I can ask. I can reach back out to them and ask if we can do adjoining rooms.
Oh, Johnny D's in trouble. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, and Laura Bell has to be part of that too, because she's part of the cruise, and her door has to be adjoining too.
Yeah.
So I did reach out to the travel agent right before the live to see, from how many people we have. So there haven't been any new registrations. So if you're looking to come and join us, I would say you need to get in before February to do your deposit before the cruise sells out, because It's a Mickey's Maritime cruise. So it's a Christmas themed cruise. So those always sell out. So we want to get you the best rate that we can. So the earlier you sign up and put your deposit down, the better.
How many do we have now?
There are 13 rooms booked.
Cool.
13 rooms, and then we have the hotel, and then I do have to find out what the internet package is, because I think that has to go on to that I definitely need to sync for, because I am going to want to go live with you all, so that who doesn't come with us, we can just have a little hangout, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna get the Wi-Fi too.
So, yeah. Yes, Wendy's coming too. Wendy's a part of that. So we got, I think who's here is coming. The only other person would be Laura Bell and
She's
Wendy,
here.
right? Is there
Laura
anybody
Bell's
else?
on here.
Is there anybody else that booked that I don't know from the comments? Shell, that would be fun if you guys came. And then next year, I'm letting you all know this. I expect a heck of a lot more of you to join us. Start saving that money. I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere.
There was something about passports too. You guys wanted to mention?
Yes.
So when I emailed her to look for the to see if there was any updates, Andrew, she said she sent an email to everyone that had already booked about passports, about needing passports. So if you've already booked, then you should have gotten an email from Sally.
Gina, you coming with us? Are you going to be on this cruise with us? I honestly believe next year is definitely going to be land-based, 100%. Jean's coming with us. Yes, nice. I'm writing that down because I don't have the master list yet. I don't even know. Lisa, do you have the master list?
I was actually trying to pull it up right now just so I can see.
I love it.
I don't know, Jean, but I'm
Yeah,
excited
Jean is on
to meet you.
This is going to be so much fun.
I can't wait. It's my first cruise, so I'm really excited about this.
Ooh, I'm excited too then. And you're going Disney. Your first cruise is Disney. That's an experience of its own.
That's what I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
We have Plan Live Budget, and we have Kelsey, who is Better Budget Better Life. I know that they've booked. I got TJ and Kaylee. They're coming with the kids. Not
Yay.
Vinny and Shannon. Vinny and Shannon are staying here.
They're gonna take care of all the fur babies.
Yeah, they got the homestead. All right. All right, so we got a nice count.
Yay, Wendy and Laura, first Disney and first cruise.
Well, this is my first.
We need
cruise,
a
but
button or something. Do they give you a button like they do at the park when it's your first time?
I think they did, actually.
Yeah, and you'll be part of there's a club. Is it the Castaway Club, Andrew? That you get. So you'll get some merch. You'll get like a backpack in your room. You'll get a lanyard that says you're the Silver Castaway Club as your first cruise. So
How do they know that?
well, because you've never cruised with them before.
Let me tell you something. Disney knows the last time you were there.
Yeah.
Disney knows everything about you.
Disney knows if you've ever eaten with them.
Yeah.
Yes, they have.
And what your preference about eating is. So.
Yeah. It knows a little too much about my family.
Anissa, you're not traveling alone. You're traveling with us.
That's right.
What she said. I wanted to say the same thing. Yes. Yes.
Well, once we get to the to the boat.
Wait, who said they're traveling alone?
Onisa.
If she can make it, she would be traveling alone.
Oh, you won't be alone for long. It will be a big group.
Yes. Yes. We're gonna work on everything. This is not this might be the first, but as long as we are together as a village, it's gonna become an annual. Somewhere, somehow, some moment. It's gonna continue. Yep. All right, so those were the topics, right? Those were good. So we did Elfster, we did Hot Topics, we did the brick wall. I wanted to wish everybody a happy new year. This is our first live for the new year, officially on my channel. We've gone on before together, but not for Sunday Night Lives.
Happy New Year.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone.
Andra, you want to present? Do you
Yep.
want to present?
It's backstage.
It's backstage. Ah,
Yep.
I see it.
You're ready.
Are you guys ready? Do you all, because we got 146 here. Do you remember when we did, and we're going to do it again, our vision boards? Well, if you didn't make the live on Friday night at Andra's, we are talking about the village hop and the topics. And this month, and we're going to readdress it every month. So there's going to be a slide for anyone that wants to participate. Ready? Here it goes. Ta-da!
All right, so let me just make that a little bigger. So we started this on last Friday, and we will continue on this coming Friday. So why are we doing hot topics? So during the hot videos, each host will share their experience or opinion of our monthly topic. And then each Friday during the live stream on my channel, we'll explore those topics together and what the various channels shared. This time, of course, it's goals and resolutions. So we've already heard from Donna and I because we shared ours during that live. And then we heard Janet the Crafty Saver this morning. And then you'll hear me again on Tuesday. And then we'll encapsulate all that on Friday. So basically, we're going to explore those topics together. And really the camaraderie of the village, this experience that we share together and this common interest. I think it's great support of everyone. And we're going to have some fun, which we already started. So we did this list together on last Friday. It's subject to change, but here's an overview for the 12 months of the year. And as you can see on the left-hand side in January, we've got our goals and resolutions. Then we put tracking for February, and then determining how to use sinking funds, high and low priority, and et cetera, et cetera. And like I said, this could change. So there's still some room towards the end of the year to add some additional hot topics. So here's what we started with. So this is where you get to participate in this process. So here were Donna's goals. And first we kind of talked about goals in general for the year, and then we tried to narrow it down. Maybe we just talk quarterly or January just to keep it a little bit more focused on a smaller scale. So here's what Donna put. And then each channel put in their own slides. So I'm going to drop the link if you want to participate, if you didn't have a chance yet. And you see these names, a lot of these names are here in the chat. Look what Nikki did with her word. She put her word of the year there.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. I put my word there. I need to finish my goals. Look at Faith. There's a bunch of goals here. Nice. Ann added her slide. So I'm going to drop the link, and so you can participate if you'd like. You don't have to do it right now. It's just a Google Slides. It's anyone with the link can participate, but please don't delete anyone else's content. But if someone does, I have a backup, so don't worry. All right. Then what else to expect? Maybe we'll get village participation in terms of maybe you come on my live with me and you show yourself or your hands if you are comfortable with that. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas. And then any resources that we come up with as we work through this process through the year, any reading materials, maybe a web link that there was an article or a helpful website or whatever, we'll put that here so we can document. The same for videos. So I started with the the Hop playlist. So there's the link for all the videos. So right now I think there's 3 videos or 4. There's like 4 videos right now. 1, 2, 3. No, there's 3. Donna's video, the live from last Friday, and then the video from this morning from Janet the Crafty Saver. So everything will be organized in this playlist. So if you are new,
there's 4.
Oh, are there 4? Okay.
Original tutorial one, then mine, then yours, and then the Crafty Saver.
Yep. Okay. Thank you. So it'll just be a little bit more organized in terms of if you're a person that doesn't necessarily want to do all this and go places, those videos will be hosted right there as well. So if you want to grab that, and then we just have a question slide. So we already talked this through on last Friday, and that is our little presentation. And like I said, this is a work in progress. We'll add a little bit to this to get it a little more concrete, and then we'll keep moving into this for month 2 and so on. I'm going to drop the link right now.
So some of the things people are saying they'd like to hear about is a bug out pantry on there. And then another one was discuss people's biggest accomplishments to date financially. Those are the 2 that I see so far.
Thank you. Oh, you can stop sharing. I was going to put a few blank slides so they could populate if they wanted to. Hello?
It says, yeah, you're muted, Donna.
What would you like me to do? I'm sorry.
You can stop sharing the slides. I'm messing with them now.
Okay, she's working on the slides. Do you want to, I am muted, I'm talking. Thank you guys. So the hop topics are more on the financial end of our discussions. The bug out will stay on Sunday nights with that topic. And then since we do have Budget with Mama Bear here, come February, I don't know if it's going to be the beginning of February or more towards the end of February. We also have Andrea helping us with this, and I'm sure Lisa will jump in when we need them. And if any of you have things that are thought of, we are going to bring end of life discussion to February. We have our bug out book, which is back here. When we work on the bug out book, it was a bunch of informational things. What I want you to do is start thinking about what kind of book you want to put your end of life material in, because our goal is to bring material that looks like the bug out stuff, but to help us prepare for end of life. So that's coming, and that's going to be a village collaboration.
Yeah, that's going to be, I think it's a definite necessity, and it goes along with budgeting too, because there's a lot of things that relate to finances when you're talking about coming towards the end of your time here on this planet.
Yeah.
That involves a lot of people in your life, and that can be affected.
We all have to think about that. No matter how older we are or younger, you just never know.
Exactly.
Good night, Oma. Yeah, so we're gonna bring that out of the 121 we've got here. Who believes that that's a topic that they might be interested in? Give me either a yes or a no. We have a little bit of a delay. Yes. Okay, we're getting yeses.
Yeah, there we go.
Because it's another one of those topics, just like your debt, that you don't want to face. You don't
Yeah.
even want to think about it.
Yep. Sadly,
And
this has been on my mind for the past couple of years, and it's been kind of in denial, you know.
Yeah.
And the reality is, nope, nope, nope. What happens to my family if something like this happens to me? Like I'm going through something right now, but thank goodness my parents, you know, planned for this. But what's my plan? And that's what scared me because I'm like, you know what? I have not done that yet. So, and I'm, you know, not getting any younger.
Yeah.
And it could happen anytime. And how am I setting up my family so that way everyone is going to be okay?
one of our villagers sent me an email this week. Let me see if I can share it without sharing her name. I don't know if she's here or not, but it was. She actually wanted to discuss it. It's got to be 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. They had to deal with this, and out of dealing with it, then makes you realize that you're not prepared, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, give me 1 sec. She actually started giving me handouts that are important to get your affairs in order. So believe it or not, the ball is already rolling. We're working on this. We're working to bring such amazing information for us so that we're not caught behind the 8 ball.
Awesome.
Oh, Jason, you're killing me, Smalls. I'm like, wow, you go. All right, so you know what? You know I'm going to have questions for you.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm like, he could be a guest.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I have a question. Let's ask one question. Did you start with an attorney or did you do everything on your own? And remember, every state holds different rules.
So I got a living revocable trust and a will and a health surrogate a couple years ago, and I went through an attorney. I have thankfully my insurance covered it.
What
Yeah.
insurance?
So it's my my life insurance actually covered it. They gave me like a list of different attorneys that I could reach out to, and they did. It was just filling out paperwork, you know, with what your assets were, my mortgage, that kind of stuff. And they did all of the paperwork behind. You know, they submitted to the local clerk's office to put my mortgage in a trust. I will say that when I put my mortgage in the trust that year, my homestead exemption. So again, this is state based on states where you live, but my homestead kicked off as if my trust had bought my house from me. So it kicked off where I didn't get my homestead exemption anymore. So it was a whole big thing that I had to work through. But so those are some of the unintended consequences that I didn't realize by putting everything in a trust I'd have to work through. But it was really simple to do. I had been prolonging it for so long because I thought it was going to be this huge thing, and it wasn't. It was just paperwork. And I will say one thing that I did for the medical, for your medical surrogate, is I named 2 people so that they both had to be in agreement. So it wouldn't be one person making that decision, you know, if it's to pull the plug, say. I didn't want to put all that pressure on one person. So I named 2 people. One of them is my child and the other one is my best friend. So they needed to come together to make that decision. So it wouldn't be on a child to make that decision for their mother.
Oh, we have a lot to discuss in the up and coming months. So if you are not subscribed to this channel and you have not hit that notification bell, because that notification bell lets you know that we're going live. And when we go live, it might start off fun and easy breezy, but give us a few minutes and we get deep into topics that honestly most people cannot or should not live without.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you to anyone that had a comment that I posted. You know, you guys, this is why when we bring things to the table, Andra said it best, right? Recently, you were like, the chat. You said it to me today or yesterday. The chat is so smart. It's amazing how smart we are together. Go ahead,
Yes.
Andra.
All of the various experiences that you all have, and I'm reading the chat. We have a couple of people that have already bought their plots, you know, next to their loved one, so their surviving family members their next of kin don't have to worry about those things. How I can't think of like a greater gift to, and like I'm gonna be working through this too for my kids, like so they don't even have to worry about like what did mom want. No, no, I'm gonna make sure it's very clear. From from each item in the house, who needs to get what or who can get what, to how I want to be cremated and disposed of. So it's so morbid to
Can I
think
make light? I can make light of this scenario real quick.
about.
So for years, I've told them all what song I want played at my funeral.
Mhm.
And the other day, I asked Vinny a question, and he wouldn't give me the answer. Right? It was a personal question. I'm like, give me the answer. He's like, no. I'm like, what do you mean? I'll never die? Will you tell me on my deathbed? He goes, no. And I tell you, Vinny's got jokingness just like Johnny. And he's like, no, not telling you. He goes, but what I will do is I will play that song at your funeral. And I go, what song? And the song I want played at my funeral is Spirit in the Sky. When I die and you lay me to rest, I'm going to the place that's the best. So Vinny's like, I got that, but you're never going to know. So just to make light of it, you can verbally tell them. You don't know if they're listening, but sometimes they are. But I want to make things as easy as possible for whoever has to deal with my crap.
Yeah. So I can make light of it too. My one of my best friends, she got veneers done. So her teeth are like perfect and beautiful, and she got a breast enhancement. And she told us, she said, I want the Soul Train line. I want my teeth wired open with me in a smile, and I want my chest out. And I said, well, done. Say less. We will have the party and celebrate you, and it'll be, that'll be what it is. But like, I know I'm being silly, but like, you have to let people know what you want. So, highway to hell.
You and Johnny can have the same song. Oh my God, you guys are hysterical.
I can't.
Hysterical. I'm on a highway. I'm going to the Spirit in the Sky, and you guys are going south. I'm going north. Let's see. Charity Jones.
And tell him you're next. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, my condolences.
Come on, you know what? We got to bring a little we got to bring a little bit into it. It's deep conversation, so sometimes we need a little deflection. Okay, can we talk about? Look, we're not even on topic, but we're on topic. Okay, I used to think I wanted that, right? I used to think I wanted that. Let's just ask. Cremation is 1. Burial is 2. Show me in the comment section, are you 1 or 2? Cremation, burial. Cremation, burial. 1 or 2? I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm with Steph. I'm the one.
Oh boy, 2. We got 2. 1s.
I told my kids to throw me in the ocean and feed me to the dolphins with my cream after I'm cremated.
Okay, Charity Jones has got 3. She doesn't care. Okay, that's what. Okay. Okay, so Jason, I used to think the same thing, right? I didn't think I wanted to take a spot up on this earth. But then I've been like,
Jessica, you just made me laugh. Hold on.
I don't know. I'm torn now. Part of me wants to be in a cemetery, a Catholic cemetery. I don't know. I don't know what I want either. I'm torn. Girls, Andrea, you didn't say. Mama Bear and Lisa.
Oh, I did. I said when I'm cremated.
I'm going to
Okay.
be cremated.
Yeah, I want to be cremated too. I don't want the expense. It's just an expense.
What's the
That's not
difference? Does
needed.
anybody know? What does cremation average and what does burial average?
Oh,
Cremation is like under $1,000, and to
Yeah.
No,
bury
And I don't
someone
want
is like
anybody looking
7 or
at
8.
me. I don't want any
Yeah.
open anything, nothing. I don't want anything.
Me neither. Me
Yeah.
neither.
I want a picture of when I was skinny and looking good, and that's it.
Right. Yeah, see, Jason, cremation's like $900.
Yeah.
Like,
No, according to the
Consider it.
National Funeral Directors Association, the average cost of a direct cremation in the United States is around $2,300, while a cremation with a memorial service typically costs closer to $6,000, with the total cost varying depending on location and chosen services. This usually includes the basic cremation process and minimal services, which, if it's the cheapest option, you might get away with $1,300 to $2,500.
yeah, I don't know where that they're taking that average, because that is not, cremation is super cheap.
It probably depends on the state, where you're
Yeah,
at.
I would think.
Do
I
we
would
have
think.
anybody in the village that works in a crematory?
Well, in the chat, it's going from like $900 to $4,000. So I guess, so Michelle's saying 4,000. That's in Canada, and a burial is 10,000.
Yeah. My
So
parents did a really cool thing. They set up and they paid over because they didn't have a lot of money. They paid over a long period of time this minimum monthly payment, and they've already paid for their funeral services and everything. They've picked out everything that they wanted. It's all done. It's paid for. All of that has already been done, and they did it over time. And I want to say they were paying $60 a month. And yeah, we won't have to pay for anything when they pass.
So
That's so
my
smart.
in-laws did that many years ago. So my in-laws are done, right? That's even to get them, because they have a plot on Long Island. So that's even to get them from Florida to Long Island. It's all covered.
Yeah.
Rena, years and years and years, I'm talking probably 15 years ago, she paid for her services, which was, the cost was of then, even for the future. And it also, if she died in, say, Vegas, and the body had to get to Florida or New York, wherever she was or wherever she wanted to go, that would also cover it. So there are services out there. I think I want to look into those.
Yeah. Because you hit a certain limit and then it stops. Like they're not paying on it anymore because they hit the limit that they needed for what they wanted.
Huh. See, I'm thinking if I get buried around here, and honestly, not my property behind me, but the property next to ours, there's actually tombstones on. So I wonder what the rule is if I get buried in my own property. Can I have a little
my brother who lives in Tennessee, you can do whatever you want on your property there, he said, and he's having his own little little plot. He said, I'm not leaving. And so
can I bury a family member on my property in Pennsylvania? I'm just curious now. Yes, you can bury a family member on the property in Pennsylvania, but you should check with the local authorities first. So I can't just kill somebody and bury them? No, you can. Okay, so that's like, that could be a plus for me. John could break out the backhoe.
Well, and then your kids will never get rid of the property that way.
You can't get rid of the property when you do that, or you'd have to exhume the body and move it. That's what
That's what
septic
septic tanks are for.
Oh God, Jason.
Oh.
Do you all notice that Andrew's not laughing?
Oh, I'm reading the comments. Everybody's
She's
telling
like,
their
Donna,
stories.
shut up.
No, there's so many stories and experiences, and
And
Yeah.
again, the prices are all over the place.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing too. Like there's all different prices depending on where they're at.
I think the highest I saw was 17,000.
For the funeral, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
because
there's so
caskets
many,
are super expensive.
there's so many cool things now that you can do with ashes.
Mhm.
Like, someone made a comment, I think it was Jason, about a diamond, but for real, you can make your loved one's ashes into a diamond and
all
wear
right,
it as
can
a
I just say
necklace
something about that?
or a tree.
I have Texas II, right? I have him cremated in a beautiful box. I actually bought that pendant thinking I wanted to wear him.
Yeah.
I opened up the box and I looked at those ashes and I couldn't do it. So if I couldn't do it for a dog, I don't think I could do it for a person.
Yeah, I lost a child, and I have he was cremated, and I have him in like a little, um, it's a little heart that has his ashes in it. And I couldn't look at his ashes at all. My daughter and my best friend actually took it and transferred it into this thing. So I have him, but yeah, I wouldn't, Donna, I'm like you, I would never wear it. But my thought is, if it's a diamond, it's not that creepy, you're not looking at it. It's something memorable, that you look at it and you know that that's your loved one. Maybe I would do something like that, but thanks,
This
Michelle.
this girl that I used to work with, when her husband passed, they had this thing where she has his thumbprint on this piece of jewelry that she wears, and she wears that around her neck instead. And she goes, I didn't want his ashes on me, but she goes, I have his thumbprint here. And it's just like that was like his physical hand, so that really was kind of cool. I'd never seen that.
I have my son's footprint. When he was delivered, the nurse did the footprint, and I have his footprint tattooed on my foot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
it's
look at
clearly
your
a topic
nieces.
that people are
Wait.
interested in. So I'm glad we're touching on it.
That's wild.
That is wild.
I've heard of that.
Wow. Oh, that's pretty wild too, Sharon.
Hmm.
Wow. See, everybody's got a story, and it's what like it's a connection.
Yeah.
It is a connection. So just to check, you have your son's footprint on your ankle as well. I think that's beautiful.
Yep. Wow.
I hadn't heard of that one with the tattoo.
I could see I could see both my boys doing that.
So I have my brother and my mom in the mini urns on my desk at work, and then I bring my mom on my road trips when I've moved with the military. She sits up in front with me, like we're on a road trip together. So that's how I
Aw.
bring her with me.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Patty, that's a good idea. I don't know if you saw that, Donna.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Ah. This is a topic that affects every single one of us, whether we know it or not.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, we need a joke.
Yeah.
I don't have any. Should I bring back Johnny D?
Let's hear what he wants.
He doesn't know. He has no idea. First, he was afraid of being burned, and then he doesn't want to be buried because of bugs. But he's going south, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Knock knock. Who's there? Come on, Michelle. Who's there? Yes, we do, Sharon. We have to talk about it. We're gonna definitely bring this to the table in February. Highway to hell. So every time that song plays, not only am I going to think of you, then I have to attach it to Johnny D. What's the difference between a girl running through a field and a dog running through a field? Oh, and her mom wants Ding Dong, the witch is dead. That's funny. That is funny.
What's the difference between a girl and a dog?
I don't know. Let's see. Come on, we're waiting on you. And
We don't know.
let's see. Why is the football stadium so windy? Tell us. One wears a
Oh my
skirt
God.
and the other wears pants. Oh my God. One has 2 legs, one 4. Michelle, who's there? Pickle, pickle, hole. Pickle, pickle, pickle. Pickle, pickle, pickle.
Because of
Oh,
all
this-
the bands inside. That's
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
That is funny. Oh, I like that. I like that. They could be so pretty nowadays. I'm sure they cost a fortune.
Oh yeah, we did a really pretty one for my grandma because she was a seamstress and and a gardener with roses. That was her thing, and so she's got like this whole. It's beautiful,
Oh,
but yeah.
I can I could show Andrew. No, I can't show Andrew now. Andrew saw the bust. There is a full size bust in my dining room of my great grandfather, and then we were talking about it while she was here, and it was done by an Italian artist. And because my great grandfather helped Italian immigrants come from Italy, and when he passed, the Italian immigrant, his friends and everybody wanted to give something to the family, and they created these busts, and it looks just like him. And I have the picture of actually him sitting for it, right? Or the picture that was used to create this. Long story short, not only was there 5 busts made, and each bust went to the male of his sons. The daughters didn't get it. That's a whole nother topic. But his actual burial place in Queens, New York, the monument probably is as high as my ceiling. And the bust sits on top of his monument. And him, my great grandmother, and all his sons and their wives are there. Not the daughters and their husbands, just the sons and the wives. So that is that's historical for me.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
That's really neat that you have that connection to that.
Yep. What makes it creepy? That's okay. You know what? This bust used to sit in my Nornie's dining room, which is on the 2nd floor of the don't touch part of the house. Because you had the basement, which was the living area, and then you had the main floor, which was you don't sit on the couches, you don't use that dining room table, you don't do any of that, and then you have the bedrooms. So we used to go up there to play, and my 3 older sisters were afraid of this, and I remember being a kid and actually talking to it. So when I asked the family member if I can have it, he gave it to me right away.
Oh,
So creepy. I get it. My sisters were creeped out by it.
I love that stuff. It's all that historical and pictures and painting, all of that. I think that is something that I think is going to go away. Because we don't do that kind of stuff anymore. People have that still.
Yeah, we don't even have like printed pictures like we used to have. Now that we have everything in our devices, it's all like digital.
My kids laugh at me because I print pictures, and they're like, you have it on your phone. I'm like, no, you're going to have this one day. They're like, we're not going to, boys.
They don't care.
Yeah, they're like, Mom, we're not going to care. Yes, you are.
You know what's funny is TJ prints out pictures. TJ prints out pictures, and he still makes photo albums.
Aw.
Okay, so let's change topics. We're gonna let's talk to everybody that's here. And we asked this question the other night on Andrew's Live. Did you guys all pick a word for the year? And if you picked a word, just give me the word. I'm dying to see what everybody's words are, and then we're gonna go through them. Did I not include that video? Ta-da. Okay, let's start with them. Ready? Slow down.
I know. Trying to read them all.
Resolve. Grace. Trust. Flexibility. Aspire. I like that one. Hope. Growth. Driven. Keep pushing. Perseverance. Determination. Perseverance. Love that one. Blessed. Persist. New me. New me. Focused. Determination. Balanced. Believe. Everyone, homework is getting your binder planner chosen for your end of life planning. Thank you. I don't have a word, more like a phrase. All right, Rose, you tell us your phrase give it to me and I'll show everybody. New beginnings, discipline, confident, grace, consistency, progress over perfection. I'm not a perfect person. I don't believe in perfection. So I'm with you on that one. Determined, yes. Balance. Diligent, due diligent, yes. Good one. Consistency. Perseverance. Structure. Oh, I like this one. Intentional. Oh. Ha! I like that one a lot. You know that one. Accountability. Woo! I think that's going to be my favorite word for probably the rest of my life. I have hope for all these great inspiring words. This is what this village is to me. And then we have gratitude. Love it.
I
They
love
are
that there's
good.
such a variety on here. That was really neat.
That was pretty special. I think Andrew's writing them all down.
Yeah, I was actually going to see if we wanted to read them all because we had ones from the other day too.
Oh, do you want to read the ones from the other day?
I'm on the last couple here. I'm trying not to repeat
We can stand by.
because we have some of the same people.
But I said that my accountability has to come with grace. I know we said one word, but for me, and I said this, I have to give myself grace. I have to, I do. Grace is such an amazing word because you can't put, if you have grace, you don't put as much pressure on yourself. You give yourself grace. It's okay if it didn't take an hour. It might take 3 hours. It didn't take a week. It might take 2 weeks. Give yourself grace. Make that mistake. Learn from that mistake. Stand up, dust yourself off, and you can do it.
All right, so I'll start with mine. Mine is transition. Most of you know I'm going to retire from the military effective 1 September. So my word is transition. We got persist, pivot, prepared, peace, growth, trust, resilience, focus, structure, discipline, consistency, freedom, perseverance, endurance, determination, grace, resolve, document, flexibility, aspire, hope, keep pushing, blessed, balanced, believe, new beginnings, confident, progress over perfection, stay on track. Did I miss
Love
anybody?
it.
I don't think I missed anybody, but it's possible.
I think we all have given ourselves grace. Life has a way of road blocking and road bumps. So you need to be able to give yourself grace. Yes. Yes. Jess, what did you say? Oh, Jess.
Yeah.
Bingo. I say that to you guys all the time. Please don't compare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do it because you know what? You might be younger. You might it's just don't. Everyone is different.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then Jen says, I've been thinking about changing my word to overcome, but for now it's perseverance. Put them side by side.
Yeah.
And maybe you too.
They go together.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I have a question. We have people in the audience. Can you, in just a few words, in your own words, what does Sunday night mean to you? What do these lives mean to you personally? Not what do we bring to the table? Why do you come here? What do you get out of this? What is it that brings you back every week? Give me just a quick little hi on. Oh, look at these words. Ah, I'm gonna show them all. Keep them coming. Wait, I gotta go back to the beginning. Ooh, this is gonna hit home. Because Sunday nights, I'll give you an example. I said to John this afternoon, right here, like my cheeks hurt, the side of my face hurt, like when you're starting to get a sinus cold, just to touch it hurts. So I said to John at whatever time, I was like, let's eat dinner now. And then I just want to sit on my chair for a little while. And then I wound up laying on the couch and I'm like, I said to him, make sure I'm up by 6:30. Now, last night we went to bed, or he went to bed, and I said to him, please make sure I'm up tomorrow morning. Well, the man never woke me up. So I slept until 9:30. So tonight I asked him to wake me up. I would love to sometimes, like, Don, do you have to get up? Do you have to go do that live? I want to. But sometimes you're like, what's your purpose? Right? Like what's your driven purpose? And not that I need affirmations or confirmations or, to see this, but it's nice to see. And then I know that I'm not doing it for no reason. And don't take this in the wrong way. I'm losing my words here, but just know that sometimes I get tired, but then I come through and I push through, and it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it for me to pull up my big girl pants and come in here on a Sunday night. So let's look at these. We've got community, motivation, friendship, and motivation. Friendship. Hanging with my friends. Hi, Trina. Accountability, right? That's what Sundays could bring. You're right. Joy. I like that. Camaraderie. Love that word. Sense of community and fun, right? Community, education, and laughter. Yes. Informative, funny, friends. Family. Mandy, I like that. Okay, we can keep going. I'm saying hi to everybody. I'm clicking on her by accident. Friendship and support. Camaraderie. Friendship, community, happiness. Gives me inspiration to keep going. Everything. Belief. To get with a group of friends that have the same mindset. Ooh, we were talking about mindsets recently. Community, motivation to help me better myself, and habits for my family. Yes. Yes. Motivation. Family, friends, hope. Accountability. Family inspiring. Socialization and community. Family and learning. Motivation and learning how to do something different than I may have. Learning new habits, laughter, lots of laughter. I need that in my life right now. Everybody needs laughter every single day. Hope, accountability, friendships. Sunday Night Lives has shown me that there are people who care enough to be patient with me and my ADHD and accept me for me. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Hope, inspiration, family, and love. Do you know what this actually gives us? You know, your little thumbnails with your pictures on it, they're hard to see. But when we pull them up on the screen, I get a visual of you if you have your photo attached to it. And it's really, that's inspiring because now I could put like a familiarity with you. So we've got connection.
I almost want to make a word cloud with all of these.
I'm writing them down.
Inspiration, family, motivation. Learn new methods. Hi, Miss Mary. Inspiration, connection, education. Uplifting. Amen. Motivation and a sense of belonging. The belonging part, I want everybody to feel that.
Yeah. I feel like these are our people.
Yes.
It's fun to be around our people.
I work very early Monday mornings, so I'm not here as long as I wanted to be here, or not at all, but I watch later. Well, you're still here, right? You're still here.
Yeah.
We've got belonging. Here we go. Hi, Donna. This village gives me inspiration, hope, and the feeling that though I don't know anyone personally, I wanted to get to that at the end. Donna, you're taking the words right out of my mouth. I feel seen and heard, but let's just take that for a second, right? You're seen, you're heard, right? Sometimes the comments move fast. Andrew watches them a little bit more than I get to see them, but the best is this. We have not met one another in person, but I feel like you are my family. You're my sister. Jason's my brother. We are right? And that's an example of the word village. Accountability, friendship, community. You found out about the hop through a Sunday Night Live last March. Very nice. And it is the community of blessings. Oh my gosh. Okay. We could go conquer,
This is
endure,
really cool.
steadfast.
It's really, Donna, you need to go back and read these because you're the one who started this. And, you really need to read through these again and see what you're doing for this community.
You know what? It's not just me.
I know,
no,
and I know
it,
I know you were gonna say that, but you're
it's
a
not
big
just me.
reason why this happens all the time.
It's us. This is us. That darn TV show. This is us. We are a village.
Oh my gosh.
This is us.
Wouldn't it be funny to have a show with our
Oh my
different
gosh.
personalities? It would be hilarious.
Ugh. Why we got New York here? What does that mean?
Someone
Somebody
asked-
asked if they were if anybody was from New York.
Who did?
Monty.
Let me go back.
Monty's
Monty's budgets. Monty's
Yeah.
budget.
Monty, you haven't been on in a while. You had asked us, you had said that you were from New York, but you never let us know what part of New York. Yeah, we got a bunch of New Yorkers here. Yeah. And we got you know what's one of our
She's from Queens.
I'm not sure if Monty is male or female though. I thought Monty was a guy.
Oh.
Monty and a Ranger fan, I think, right? Queens and I'm a Ranger fan.
Oh, Monty's
right?
male. We have another boy.
Yes, I thought Monty was male. Yes. Monty's a guy. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we got another guy. Yes. But we're just not New York or United States. We are international. And I actually was talking to someone from the Netherlands within the last day. And they were messaging me, and she actually said, she goes, I hope you understand my English. And by certain words, I was able to hold a conversation with her. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I love when people leave me comments on my videos and they tell me where they're from and stuff. And, it's just really interesting to think about that we're affecting people not just around us here in the United States, but everywhere. And it's pretty exciting. Your village is huge. Our village is huge.
Well, and I have to say, for me, the village isn't just, I feel like it's that ripple, right? It's the pebble in the ocean, because I was sharing with Donna that over the holiday, I've had my 2 adult kids, their spouses, and my grands here. And New Year's Eve, I was in my office, doing my stuff that I typically do with money. And all of them came in and started asking me questions and wanted more information. And like, I'm literally sitting here cutting out tabs for my daughter to put on a planner binder with all of Donna's trackers. And this is huge because my daughter used to get like visibly ill if I said the word budget to her. So for her to ask for that, I think is huge. So I think I'm going to use the pebble in the ocean analogy, that it's not just touching us, but it's also our circle of influence as well. So it's generational.
Definitely.
And yeah, Steph, your son doing it based on what you're doing. I think that's great.
And when
Yeah.
my oldest was here, he kind of touched on it a little bit, but then he didn't want to talk about it. So I'm slowly seeping into it.
Right. It's taken me years to get my kids to pay attention to it, but they did on their own. Like, I wasn't bothering them or anything, and they came into my office. So that's
Yeah.
huge.
People have been asking me when is my son going to be back on here. He's struggling right now because he went into a different position with his job. So he's trying to work out what his finances are going to be because of what he does. It's not like a consistent. So we're working through that, because that's the thing is, I don't think a lot of people talk about that in the budgeting community. When you don't have like a regular set amount that you're promised every paycheck, like how do you work a budget through that? And so that's what I've been working with him on, is you can still work your paychecks and you can still work the budget system. You've just got to be on it, you know, and you still have to save no matter what you make.
Well, I think that a lot of people are in that situation. They do have inconsistent income. So that would be huge for him to show that.
Yeah, we'll
you're
see if
not
we can get him back
alone.
on here. He's hard
Yeah.
to keep him home.
Well, I thought he did great that first when he came back. He set up his budget and then showed what he did. I think he was truly shocked.
Yeah, I was really proud of him, how he was able to talk about it. I was really proud of him for that.
It was good. It was really good.
Wow.
I'm reading people's comments.
I was thinking my sound went out because it got really quiet.
I know, I'm reading. I'm concentrating. A lot of people are putting a lot of text in, so it's taking me a minute to look at the comments. And then I think we lost Andrea.
Flushing's okay. So we were talking New York for a second with Monty. I don't know where Monty went, because we have a bunch of New York people here that were trying to break bread. Jason is from Glendale. I said Whitestone, and then someone asked me if I was near Flushing, and Flushing was not far from us. That's actually, you had to go through Flushing to get to most places. So I was reading those comments just to see where because you always like to find that common denominator in a person. So I've been watching that part of the chat.
That's why I got excited when one person was on here from Idaho, because I never see anybody.
Exactly, Mama Bear. So now you know, right?
Yeah.
Tina, that's great that you paid for Christmas from saving $1 a day. That's fantastic.
So wait, I missed that. Could you say that again, Lisa? What did I miss?
Tina said that when she first started saving, they would fuss at her. I'm assuming she means her kids. And then she said, but then when she paid for Christmas from saving $1 a day, they don't say anything to me about saving now.
Ah.
Yeah.
Out of the people that we have in the group, who is actually saving $1 a day? Is anybody still doing that since January took off? Who's doing the $1 a day keeps debt away? If so, just give a yes.
Oh, Donna, I thought, you know how you're doing the 1 to 12? And I know it's probably not going to be a thing for you, but for a lot of people, they always, they do that. Like, so your 52-week challenge or the 100 envelope challenge, the biggest numbers are always at the end. And that's typically when people are strapped because they're trying to pay for Christmas. I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool to start with January to be $12 a day and then go down to where Christmas is just $1? I mean, December.
Okay, so I'm looking at the comments, and a lot we have yes, and that did cross my mind. But how I was looking at it from my perspective was, if all goes well and I can mimic and mirror 2024 and bring that to 2025 for myself, I'm fully funded for most things by December. So December can have those higher numbers for me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I went back and forth with that, but I was just like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. I just wanted to be January 1, February 2.
Well, that was why I did the $5 in December, because I was fully funded for Christmas. So that was the month I could do it. I couldn't do that other months. I was now, like in January, I definitely have to do $1 a day. But on the months that you can do more, do more.
And that's and I'm not doing it so that you can say, all right, Donna's doing that way, let me do it. If it's not in your budget, I say this all the time, you got to do what's in your budget. I'm at a different level right now. because I'm older, my husband's older, you know, my mortgage is coming to an end. I got rid of credit card debt that had an interest rate to it. But last year I was knocking that out. Please don't compare, because I could turn around and compare myself to like Black and Blue, and I can't keep up with her. I can't compare. So please don't compare. Don't feel that if I'm doing a $12 a day in December, that you should feel different and try to keep up. Please don't do that. I've got to reiterate that a lot. I want you to do a fit your budget without getting stressed.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as you're saving something, no matter what it is, because it adds up, and then eventually you can do more because you're getting into, like you say this all the time, Donna, good habits. You're getting into good habits, and it will affect you, and it will change your budget, and it will change your life because of the good habits. And one day you will be able to put that $5 in a day or that $12 in a day.
Wendy, you can keep going.
Yeah, so Donna and I talk about this often, and we've talked about it on here a couple of times, but as I've reflected now over my 2024, I'm like, I was doing all these side hustles thinking like I didn't have enough money.
Wait, can you all just pay attention to this story? This story is so good.
Oh, thank you. So you guys, I literally, and I'm going to name them: Amazon Flex, Instacart, Grubhub, DoorDash. Sometimes I'd have DoorDash and Grubhub on at the same time and get a couple deliveries and work it. And I was just ripping and running and running myself ragged, running, you know, miles on my car and wear and tear on my body, carrying heavy groceries and the cases of water for people upstairs. Like, and I'm not saying it, anyone to feel sorry for me. Don't take this as that. Take it as I was so busy ripping and running and not facing my debt head on and not being disciplined. I paid my bills. Don't get me wrong. The bills got paid, but there was extra. But I was just all over the place and not pen to paper and not organized and not disciplined and not content. We've talked about discontentment for me in the past as well. So whatever it is that you're working through, if you're still struggling a little bit, there's a lot of ways to get after it. But for me, once I sat down, faced it head on, started to devise the plan, and honestly, all the words you guys just used, I wrote them down. But this sense of community, belonging, all of those things for me, it was exactly the same. And that's what's helped me. And if you've been watching me, I'm over halfway done with my $48,594 of debt. So it was there all along. I was being wasteful. And so, that's part of my story. So we can all do it. Even if you're low income or fixed income, then look at every single subscription, look at every single thing and see, are there ways you can cut costs? Are there things you could do that, might spare some extra change? The receipt apps that you can scan your receipts and you can get gift cards, and then you can use the gift card to buy a gift for someone when it's time to buy a gift. I'm just throwing out ideas, but just think of all the ways that you can be crafty with it.
Okay, that was really weird because I felt like there was a ghost talking.
Oh, that's because people aren't muted, probably.
I'm muted.
Something
Something changed.
I'm gonna go out and come
I
back
didn't
in.
hear it, Donna. I didn't hear it.
Maybe it's the feedback. But
I remember one of the lives that you called into and you were doing Amazon. You were in your car doing an Amazon run.
That's where I was supposed to start. Thanks, because
Oh,
Donna and I just talked about this the other day.
Gotcha.
It's like, yeah, because the first live you came on, weren't you out delivering? I said, yes.
she was in the gas station.
Yes.
She was in a gas station. She pulled over in the gas station.
Well, because you were like, does anybody want to come on live? I'm like, I'll get on there. Let me pull over. Well, you guys, I had been out for hours, and now that was a Sunday night, so now where do I come?
Right.
I come here.
this is what you take from this, or this is part of what you take from this one, right? Even when we were doing the Saving 101, let's go there with you, Andra, okay? We were doing the Saving 101, and we didn't discuss this. This is a new conversation in front of everybody. You actually said to me, I don't know where I'm going to find the money to do that.
Yeah, I was scared. I was like, I don't think so, Donna.
And you did it.
I did it. Ah, I can cry. All right, I need a minute. Y'all know I get a little emotional, but yes. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. All of you, even though you don't have channels, you guys, your comments, and Donna and I were talking about this too, like you guys being out there with your comments, just even seeing your words, and like you made the point about seeing their little image, whether it's you or a loved one on your little picture, you guys are all real people. And just because we don't see you or see your hands stuffing money, you guys are just as important as all of us. We're not any more important. We're just the ones, you know, putting our face out here in our hands, but all of you are part of this.
Absolutely. And you know what, Andra, you are such an inspiration. Like, I look at what you're doing and how you're like, you don't realize how hard you're working to set yourself up. Like, you're able to retire next year. You're going to buy a house. You travel. And, you know, and here you were just how many months ago worried about a savings challenge. You know, I'm like, you are doing the work and it's paying off and you're enjoying your life because of it, you know, and you're living. And that's something that I think a lot of people can relate to or want to achieve, you know, and honestly, it's putting that hard work in, pen to paper, being aware. It can happen. You've got to get serious about it.
And you're allowed to be emotional about it.
Yeah.
That's a huge accomplishment.
Thank you.
You're allowed to be emotional about it.
Yeah.
And this is the truth. Some of us have partners, significant others that we're working side by side with. This girl is doing everything on her own. So
Yeah.
that's where I say, you know what? What do you need from me? Let me be that throw it off me. I'll be your wall. I'm here. Call me. Let's talk about it. And we talked about this in the comment section, like-minded. It's amazing how deep our conversation can go together. But if I tried to bring John in on that debt confession and that whole process, it wouldn't have worked. But talking to you all about that and the buckets, oh my gosh, we were on a roll. Do this, do that. Let's see if we could go that way. That was, after that live yesterday, this one and I had such in-depth conversation while I was cooking.
And just it goes to show, like what I wanted to say a minute ago. Don't compare yourselves to us, because like Donna just said, like they've got their partnership. You know, Steph's got her partner. People like me are doing loans. Some of you put it in the chat a little while ago, you've lost your partner. So you've had to make those adjustments to learn how to do this by yourself. And some of you are already retired. So use the inspirational parts, but just try not to use well, I can't save whatever we were just talking about, like the $12 in December. Then save a quarter, save whatever it is that you can save. That's why we say that so much.
We're here. Just start. And we talk about that. We've been talking about that for years. Just start somewhere. Just start with that quarter. Start with that dollar. Start with that small amount. You know, even if you don't have a kid or you don't have a fur baby, those 2 hop challenges are a quarter challenge. Start them with us. Just start them.
You know what I started doing when I first started saving, when I didn't think I could save anything, is I just started throwing my change, because that was familiar to me, because we did that as kids in our family. That was our vacation money, is whatever we had in the big,
Oh yeah.
those water bottles, the big giant ones. And so I started there. I'm like, well, I'll just save my change. And then I started saving if I had an extra dollar, and it slowly added up. And when I started to look at my budget, I'm like, wait a minute, I could save more than that, but it just wasn't natural at first. And then it becomes a thing
That's
where,
the word. You're right. It does not come natural. Yes.
yeah. So and now it does. Like, that's just my part of my being. My husband is somewhat on that, especially when he has cash. He doesn't like to use that. We just got to work on the swiping thing. But if you make it a habit, it becomes natural.
I have to tell you, I was working on that debt confession today, and John was with TJ. So I had the perfect quality opportunity moment, time, no bothering. I literally just got done. Vinny walks in. He goes, so what are you up to? What are you doing? And I said, I just did a debt confession, and I am tackling my debt, and I want to be financially free. And I said, I have a projection window. And he literally wanted to listen. He goes, wow, that's good. Like, he was so excited for me. And I'm thinking, you think that there's money at the end of that rainbow for you? No, I'm kidding. Kidding. I just need to bring like. By the way, Ma, I put something in the Amazon cart. No.
But see, when they see your success with that they're asking questions, and I see this with my kids, like they're asking questions because they're wanting to do it, but they're like, do I want to do it? Or, how is this all working out for her? And I think that's how we kind of reel them in, and eventually they'll start doing it as well.
Oh, okay. See, I just got to plant seeds in John's head. I do. And see where they grow. It got better. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. And I was telling Mama Bear this the other day with John. John had a thought process that he had a paper route, and then he, he's been working since, look, I'm getting that weave in my head. He worked in restaurants. He was a busboy. He did this. He did that. And he was this. And that he worked his entire life. And, he trackled in snow up to here, sort of a thought process. So he wasn't deserving of anything and everything he wanted. And that there was a money tree in my backyard, and I just had to go take the money off of it. And I don't know if I prayed hard enough, but that concept disappeared. So I just wish he went. Like, I woke up this morning, came in here, and he went and picked up my Walmart grocery order. And I said to him, please wake me up. He went and did it. He actually put the groceries away, and he left 2 receipts on my desk. He got bagels and he got Dunkin'. If I could just cut those 2 things out.
He needs a Dunkin' envelope.
No. Please no.
With his allowance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And give him less than what it would be each day, so he has to pick and choose which days he can go to.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
Andrea,
this.
I don't swipe anymore either. I'm cash only because of the fact that that's where I remember years ago when my kids were babies, like going up to the grocery store checker and holding my breath as I swiped my card because I had no clue what we had, if we had enough this week, and there were times where I had to put things back, and I remember thinking, I hope I never feel this way one day, and over the years it got better and I didn't, but I've been through that. And like when I switched to the cash method, it really helped me think about my purchases. And the big thing for me right now, because I'm homebound on a lot of reasons, is online. And that's the thing I have to be careful with. So if it's not in my envelope where I could swap it, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
great.
it's hard. It's very tempting. It's very hard.
Oh yeah, the
Especially when
emails
Well,
flood
yeah.
in, the ads on the social media. It shows me everything I need. One, of course, I'm being funny, but yeah, it's rough.
And if something's on sale, I'm a sucker for that. So that's the part I
Mhm.
have to stop.
But see, my mindset is this, and my mindset literally pivoted probably 2 years ago when I really started my savings challenges and my sinking funds. It was just like that need versus want, and the fact that I literally wanted to play with money and sink it and save it, and I wanted to make my videos, and it definitely changed my mindset. And then honestly, if you looked around this damn house, there should be nothing I want for. There should be nothing.
Yeah.
And that is a mindset on its own.
Well, the thing is you can still have the things, like you just have to budget for it. And you have to make sure, okay, is this really worth not putting it towards something else, And there's a balance that you can have. So,
Night,
and that's
Lisa.
Nightly, thanks for joining us. I know you have your
Bye,
littles.
Lisa.
Good night. Talk to you guys soon.
The dog must have been driving him crazy. You know what's funny? I have to laugh just for a second. I have to segue. The dog must have been driving him crazy, so he had to get up off his chair. But do you know that when the dog has to go out in the middle of the night, or not so much go out, if he has to get covered because it's cold, or if there's deers outside, the dog has to go out to bark at them all hours of the night. He doesn't come to my side of the bed. He wakes John up. He's a good boy.
Good boy.
Oh. Hi, Anne-Marie. How are you?
Hey,
She
Anne-Marie.
says, I forgot it was Sunday.
Oh no.
Well, it's been a weird week, right? Just with the holiday and everything. At least I'll know tomorrow is Monday, and that's it from there on in, because for the last 2 weeks, it's like, what day is it? And my daughter-in-law said the same thing. I go, oh, thank God it's not just me.
Hell, I work, and I was like, wait, what day is it? When do we have to go back? I had to text one of my colleagues and say, wait, are we supposed to be online?
Right.
We have this calendar in my mom's room. So every morning when I get her up, we move the calendar and we say the date, we say the day of the week, we say the year, because when you're not in anything, that's one thing you start to forget. And so it kind of keeps her going with, okay, today is this day and this is, but it helps me too, because I'm starting to lose it.
You're losing it for a different, like, it's just, right.
Yeah.
Right, Janet.
Do you have birthday plans, Miss Mama Bear?
I was going to, but it didn't work out. I had it all. I was gonna do, and you know what? Maybe next year. I mean, I'm not giving up on this because it's something I really wanted to do. But I wanted to do a roller skating party.
Oh my God, your challenge is so cute. Oh my gosh.
I would love to come to your roller skating party.
Oh my
There we go.
gosh.
I had to postpone it, so we're probably not gonna do it this year. We'll probably do it next year, but hopefully next
I might
year.
be able to come.
Yeah,
I was
you
just
can
gonna say
come next
maybe
year.
that's gonna be our trip next year. We're all
Yeah.
gonna go to Idaho, and we're gonna.
Oh.
See, I'd have to put the shorts and the
She
70s
was like,
teeth and
we're gonna do
the
what?
knee-high socks. Yes. Oh my gosh.
All
But they'd have to play Another One Bites the Dust.
So
Because
I
that
was
was
going to
the-
talk to them to see, because the one that's near us, you can reserve it. And I was going to have them just play 80s music.
Yes.
So I don't know if you like that, Andra.
That would be a lot of fun.
I can brainwash her from now till then.
No, I'd love it. That'd be awesome. But they have to play Brick House as well, because I got to go backwards and do my dance.
The brick house. And then they also have to play, do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah, that's for you, Donna.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what a good night. What a good night. Are there any topics that we have not discussed that maybe being the new year, because we are planning, right? We are. Did you guys know that I said it on Andrea's, but there's a new freebie on my website for the affirmations. So if you go over to the website and you type in free, you'll be able to find the I'm sorry, not affirmations, the simple abundance of gratitude, right? I had given this away last year, but if you look at it, it's kind of colorful. And there was something else. Tier 3 members, there is a community post online for you guys. I don't know if you got to see that, but Tier 3 members, there's a community post for you all. And oh my gosh, can someone do a number randomizer? Because I promised my village a giveaway for the new year. Hold on. And I want somebody to do it for me, one of you ladies, so that so I decided to give my members only a Christmas giveaway. So all right, here for the lives. If you are here for the lives member, how can I do this? Wait, I need help on how to do this.
Wait, what are you doing?
Okay, so I have almost 200 members, and my members were going to get a giveaway because they have memberships, right? All right, let's see. Let's start with this.
What
Let me
number
go.
what number 1 to what
I think
range?
it's 1 to 199. Let's see.
Okay.
All right, let me go to my studio and let me go and find out who the members are. So if you're a member, let's see. All right, let's do this. Oh, I knew there was something I wanted to do with you all. Okay. I am going to start from page 1. All right. 1 through 199. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to count. Give me a number.
6.
Really?
I always pick 6. That's it's a long
Okay.
story.
Here for the village. Here for the village. Okay, so here for the village was a $30 digital merch, a scratch off, or a sticker gift. So you get to pick out $30 in merch, and it is South Dakota. She's not here. I did not see her.
So I didn't know if you wanted them to put a number and my generator will generate the number, or were you picking from your number list of your people?
I am counting down on my list. So if you wanted to pick, not them. I'm sorry, when I said the girls. So Andrea, if you could now put in 1 through 199 in a random number picker, pick me a number.
91.
Oh God. All right, I gotta count it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. All right, give me a second because I've got to count.
91 was a good year. What were you doing in 91, Andrea?
I was going to be a freshman in high school.
Nice. I graduated in 91.
Oh. I'm right behind you.
Okay.
I know.
So
And I wish I had your youth.
The The
Amy
military.
Mitchell.
Young.
Amy's
It's
here,
the
isn't she?
military. It's the military that kept you young.
Yeah. Amy Mitchell is here. She was here.
Amy Mitchell, can you hear me? You
Oh.
are here you are here to save. Hold on one second. You are here to save. So you get to choose $10 in digital merch and 1 scratch off. So what you have to do is pick out $10 in digital merch, email me what you would like me to email back to you, and pick out 1 scratch off and include your address in that email. Okay. Now we have to find someone for Here from the Lives. Same thing, 1 through 199, and then I will count down.
83.
What is it?
83.
All right, so 99. I go backwards. Oh boy.
Back in '83.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a
Here from the
joke out of
Lives. Page 2. Counting.
Laura Bell was born in '83, she says.
Hold on, I'm still counting. Okay. Just make sure, Amy, right? Amy, you hear me. The next person who is Here for the Lives gets a choice of a digital savings challenge valued at $3, and that is Trisha Dominique. Dominique's. I don't see her here today, so I'm gonna have to announce these on a community post. Trisha Dominique's is Here for the Lives. Amy was here to save. Who did I say was the village? Oh, Dakota. Dakota, South Dakota. Okay. All right. I will put these in a community post, and I'll announce them in my next video. But so we had a winner from Here for the Lives, Here to Save, and Here for the Village. Thank you, everybody.
Congrats,
And
winner.
Congrats, everyone.
We're up to 199 members.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
199. How
All right,
amazing.
we need one more person. I don't like the lot. We need to get to 200.
That's okay. You know what? It'll happen when it happens.
Doris. Was it Doris or Donna B?
What?
Doris says she's in the Army.
One of you, it was we don't do the 52-week here. That's done on Wednesdays. And that's save your own amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I want to say thank you. And that was my way of paying it forward. And that that I use giveaways. I use the term pay it forward in my giveaways. So thank you to everyone that shows up. And because memberships, you don't need to do memberships, you choose to do them. And I greatly appreciate that.
Donna, can you show the slides again real quick?
Yes. All right, ready?
Yes. I
Love
wanted to
these
say
slides.
thank you because since the presentation earlier, a couple of you have added your information. So I just wanted to show it real quick. Wait, sorry. Presentation mode. Let's go.
Can we read them?
Well, there's a lot. You want me to?
How many are there?
I think there's like 15 now. Let me go back.
Can we leave them on the screen for just a few minutes so that we can read them?
Yep.
Mine has
Let's
definitely
go-
changed already.
Let's go to the new ones.
That's what I was doing. But
Okay. Go ahead.
there's probably different people on now. I know Mandy's still here. She was here on Friday.
I remember that one.
I think Marissa's still here.
Uh-huh.
I think Amy might have left.
And now, right. Which, okay.
Wendy's still here. Nikki wasn't here. I gotta finish filling mine out.
Andrew, they're asking for the link to be reset. Sent.
Okay, I'll pop it in.
Okay.
Faith. Oops.
Andrea, can you email it to me later?
Yeah,
Okay.
everything in me wants to fix this, but I'm not gonna fix it right now. Stop trying to control everything, Andrea.
Oh my gosh.
So Anne broke hers down: family, financially, and health. So this is where they were new. So Anne had added hers, but then we didn't show Monty's yet. So here's Monty's. Cut down on some media expenses.
Oh, I did that with TV and that saved so much money a month.
I got rid of cable years ago and saved a ton. Judy added hers. And then Lisa added hers.
Wait, I want to read Lace. I didn't see this. Oh, nice. We talked about getting ahead, right? Save for the cruise. Got it. Good goals.
That was it. So yeah, we had some new ones.
Nice. Now you'll drop the link for everybody else?
Mm-hmm.
Yay. These are and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at them every Friday night, and then next month we're gonna take the new topic and we're going to do the same thing in regards to that topic. But this isn't gonna go away, and I'm thinking maybe in the month of December we revisit.
There's no deadline for this, you guys. There's no deadline. This will be a work in progress throughout the year. So as long as you have that link, you can go back to it.
Could you make folders within this so that like January has one folder and can you do that?
The only problem with that is it'll be a new link each time.
So you can't create a subfolder within this
Yeah, I
for
should.
like February.
If we were going to do that, I probably should have done that when I set it up. But I mean, it can be done. It's not a big deal.
No, I don't know. Or a new link each month and then we revisit. I don't know. We're going to have to keep these links in order, everybody.
Well, you can make the main folder for next month and then put these two, put February's and January's in there and then just give that out next month.
I was thinking about that. Like, I'm definitely not doing 12 different ones because I'm not going to be trying to send links. Like, yeah.
No.
We ain't doing that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, I work smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
All right.
19.
All right, we're gonna get going anyway because when I come in through StreamYard, if I go over 20 hours in a month, they want me to pay for it. So we really got to keep our lives, and that's why when I went live yesterday, I came in through through YouTube using a exterior software. So I have to keep StreamYard for Sunday nights, but only because I bring guests on. But if I pop up on lives, I'll do it the other way, so I don't.
Yeah.
Don't have to pay for this. All right, so we were at like 140 something strong tonight. Nice. I think that the conversations were amazing.
For sure.
Absolutely. There's still 106 people here. That's
I
what's
know.
cool about that.
I know, but we're already 2.5 hours into this.
Yeah, no, I know.
We're
I'm
good.
like so excited I was able to stay the whole time.
Me too.
I'm
Yay.
hiding.
Yep. And we discussed a wealth of information. So I just want to say thank you, ladies, for joining me tonight. Thank you. Andrea, are you ready for the hop on Tuesday?
No, not yet, but I'm not ready, but I'm gonna be ready.
Okay. And
My
then
printer is really throwing me off. That's all. That jacked me up.
can I just have you do this tomorrow if you've got a chance, or tomorrow night, because I think they're open till 8 p.m. You need to get back on the phone with Insta Ink and tell them how inconvenienced you were, so that you get a few extra months of ink for free, because you let them know that you are an influencer and that you needed the colored ink, and this is unacceptable.
I like that. I'm gonna do that.
And just say it's unacceptable. I needed these documents printed in color, and there's no reason for it, because they've always given me way more than my month for standby.
Right. That's
So-
all my. Why haven't they? They should already. I should already have my next shipment.
Exactly. So
But-
get on that line with them and tell them that, you know what, I have your service for a reason. And as of right now, being an Instant Ink subscriber, I did not have my ink when I needed it. So, and it's not like you're asking for anything that should not be given to you based on. So I would definitely get on the phone with them tomorrow. Oh, you know, it's after 8. So no, tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, they'll give her a month or two free for her inconvenience.
Why did
And
you
that
type
works.
snow? Do you have snow?
Oh, because they're asking Kim why is her daughter off school, and we're
Oh.
all getting that snow tomorrow. Like
Would
No,
you
that's why
please, can you send it my way?
you can have all the snow you want. You know I don't want none of it.
We had like one day of snow and then it rained and it's all gone.
Honestly, there's a front. Well, I watched the next 2 weeks and the projection. It looks like for the next 2 weekends up this way and coming up from the Texas area, there's going to be 2 weekends of snow. And Andrew, you guys are a part of this snowstorm, so watch for the next 2 weekends, everyone.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. That's what
Okay,
they
let's
were-
say goodnight.
Okay.
But ladies,
Yeah,
don't go
sorry, I
anywhere
could
yet.
keep going.
I still want to talk to you all.
Okay.
Okay.
Night,
Andrew, you want to
everybody.
take that first?
Bye, everyone.
See you on Friday.
Good night, everyone. See you guys on Friday on Andrew's channel. Good night.
Go Lions.